Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine at your place. So, today we are starting about the theory of Jean Piaget. So, first of all, we'll see about the biography of Jean Piaget. As we know, Jean Piaget is a psychologist. First of all, he is the biologist. He is a Swiss biologist and basically, he has given various theory, but here we will discuss about the Jean Piaget's the cognitive development theory. His first paper has to be published in the on sparrows, and then afterward his career has to be started regarding to the in the field of the psychology. So first of all, here today we will discuss about the Jean Piaget's theory on the cognitive development. First of all, we will talk here what is cognition. So what is cognition? Cognition means which things. Cognition means when we are thinking, or when the adaptability of the brain, or we can say the our and adaptability of the brain, our intelligence, and how we are adapting in our surrounding environment is called the cognitive. Means the our all that activities like the thinking, then the thought processing, decision making, all that things in come to the cognitive activities. And rather than other activities, as we know, all the activities all are the related to our brain, because as we know, brain is the king of our body. So all the activities is the related to the our brain. So we can say all the activities are the related to the cognitive, are related to the our cognition. So cognition and cognitive activity all are the very important for the human survivor. The cognition and the cognition activities are very important. So today we will learn about the Piaget's theory on the cognitive development. So as in this theory has given, cognitive development means how children think, explore, figure things out. That's as just I discussed about that. Ki what is cognition? As our thinking, exploring the things, and then our thought processing, our brainstorming, all these activities are our cognition. And so that now we will look forward and we'll see what is the theory of the cognitive theory. As Piaget has given basically two ma- two main parameter on his theory. First of all, he has given the some key point regarding the cognition, and afterward he has given in the latter part of the theory, he has given a basic the stages of the life as per their cognition. In that part he has given the as per the part, as like the for the infant to let pre-childhood, then later childhood, then adolescence age, and then the adult age, that he has divided, and he has clearly explained the related to the all the cognition. But first of all, he, as I told you, he has divided his theory into the two part. First of all, the some a basic key concept, and the second is the part that he has divided into the biological uh, perspective of the biological, means the chronological area as per the regarding the human age. So first today we will see about here the first part of the theory. There he has given the basic formula of his theory, and he has given the basic key concept of his theory. So basically he has given the basic four key concept, four basic terminology. First of all, the we'll see here schema, assimilation, accommodation, and equilibration. So first of all, we will see here what is schema. What is schema? So a schema describe both the mental and physical actions involved in understanding and knowing. As experience happen, this new information is used to modify, add to, or change previously existing schema. So in our other words or other words, we can say what is schema. Schema is the basic structure or the basic knowledgeable structure of anything. Hmm? Of anything. So as like here I am given the example of the sweet. So as the sweet means the anything which in the taste in the sweet, they are having the taste, sweet taste, it's called the sweet. So this is the schema. If we will say sweet for any child, so that child think about the sweet means kuch meetha meetha milne wala hai, as like that. First of all I am giving the example of the sweet. So this is the schema. So child has to be make a schema regarding the sweet, means the sweet thing is the, there is the something which is the in taste, this thing is the sweet, and then sweet means the this thing which in the taste it could be the sweet, this is the sweet. And first time when when uh, when their caregiver has to be introduced regarding the sweet, so first time he has given some like the laddu. So child think about the sweet means the a round things, and in the taste it is the sweet, this is called the sweet. This is the schema regarding the sweet. This is the child schema regarding the sweet. So here, so I can say the what is the schema, when the first basic basic framework of this knowledge, basic framework of that particular object is called the schema. And as per the time that schema has to be changed, that not the basic purpose, basic knowledge has to be changed, but as per the time that uh, that child can be altered in that basic knowledge, means they are having the shape and size or regarding the this one. Here I am given the example of the sweet. Second thing, assimilation. Assimilation, the process of taking in new information into our previously existing schema. It is known as assimilation. Means when we are add on something new, when we are add on something new knowledge in our previous knowledge, as I have given the example of the sweet. So first of all, that the caregiver or parent has to be introduced to child with a laddu. So child has a schema कि laddu, sweet means that laddu is the sweet, and they are generally the round in the shape and their taste is the sweet. But the next time parents has to be introduced the another sweet. This is the, it could be a chocolate next time, or it could be a burfi. So that child think, oh, this is also sweet, there is the some structure is changed, the shape is changed, and something a different, little bit different is, but this is also a sweet. So that this is the assimilation. Child has to be put up a new information in with his previous schema, with his previous knowledge. Got it till the here? Now we will move ahead. Ahead regarding the next thing is the accommodation. Accommodation, what is accommodation? It's a something accommodate. Here we are accommodate something. So that accommodation involves altering existing schemas or ideas as a result of new information or new experiences. New schemas may also be developed during this process. So here in assimilation, what we have done there, we have we are putting the new information in our schema, but in accommodation what we are doing here, we are putting the new information, new experience, this our in our schema. So first of all, in the first case, parents has to be introduced to child with the laddu. In the second case, parents has to be introduced with the barfi, means laddu, there is the schema of the sweet, means the sweet thing is the, it could be a gol round thing, and it could be a meetha in the sweet taste mein, it will be a sweet, so that there the schema is the sweet, it will be there in taste, it will be the sweet means sweet, and there is the, it could be a round, but the another time when parents has to be introduced with the barfi, so that child can understood there is the another shape also though, so child has to be inbuilt the new information in their previously schema. But in the case of the accommodation, here what the next phase is the, this is the next phase, so parents has to be introduced here with the another sweet as like the rasmalai, so that it is the very different with the barfi and the laddu. So the rasmalai is the liquid, but there is the something with the different, but same thing sweet. So child has to be accommodated with the new information, with the new knowledge. Yes, sweet could be differ, it could be, first of all the meaning is the sweet is the, first of all is it could be in the in taste it will be a sweet, but they are having the different structure, different form, different shape, means child has to be accommodate with the new knowledge, new experience. So this is the accommodation. Hope you are understand the accommodation part, means when we are the accommodate with the new information, new knowledge, it's called the accommodation. So that the fourth part is the, fourth is the very important, equilibrium, maintaining balance between applying previous knowledge, assimilation, and changing behavior to account for new knowledge. This is called the accommodation. So accommodation means, equilibration means when child has to be assimilated and accommodate with the new knowledge, means child has to be equalize the previous knowledge and the new knowledge and make a equilibration, as like, first of all regarding the sweet, child's the knowledge, previous knowledge is the laddu, basic previous knowledge of the child regarding the sweet is the laddu, but but here child has to be introduced the more types of the variety of sweet as like the rasmalai and the barfi. So again child has to equilibration, make a equilibration regarding the schema, assimilation and accommodation. So here sweet basically in taste it in sweet, but they are having the various shape, various structure, and sometime some sweet, some taste is also some differ, so that child has to be make a equilibration. So this is the first of all, first part of the Piaget's key concept is the schema, assimilation, accommodation and equilibration. So here I hope you understood here about the schema, assimilation, accommodation and equilibration. If you are having any issue regarding this, you can give me a, so you can put some you can put your difficulties in the comment section also. So first of all, here now I would like to give you some key point regarding to this theory, because because basically for understanding or for memorizing this these keywords is little bit different. So what I am giving you a keyword as like what we can, how can we learn about the, this one is the schema, assimilation, accommodation and equilibration. So here I am giving you a formula. The formula is the S A square and E. S A square and E. So this formula is helpful to you to memorize this key concept. So students, here I am This part I am completing here. In my next lecture I will explain you the next part of the Piaget's theory. So thank you students, thank you students to listen carefully. Thank you so much. I hope this my session is understandable for you. Thank you dear. Thank you.